My name is Rimsha Batul, and I started to prepare for my PTE because I wanted to apply for Australia. And actually, I do full-time job here, and to look after some more opportunities and to get more opportunities to explore some other in some other country. And my sister already lives in Australia. She works there, so I also wanted to get new opportunities in Australia. So that's why I started preparing for PTE, and now I got my desired score.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Now, could you please tell me that you're currently living in Australia, sorry, living in Pakistan, but
Yes.
you took PT preparation coaching from Australia, Melbourne. So how you found and how was the introduction journey that at the very beginning you started, how you got the confidence that, okay, this place can help you to get prepared and you can carry your preparation journey with us. Could you please tell me something about it?
Yes. Okay. So before I was preparing on my own, and I have already given a test, but unfortunately I couldn't score my desired. Couldn't get my desired score. So after that, I realized that I need some guidance. I need a trainer who can guide me and who can help me to improve, to get me know what are the improvements I can make. So that's why I asked my sister that if she can recommend me some of the institutes or any trainer. So before, she has already taken training from this institute, so she recommended me, and then I don't regret it because I have given the test second time, and I got my score.
Okay, great. Thank you. So I can recall that I forgot your cousin's name. Can you please tell me the name of?
My sister's name is Sabine.
Oh, Sabine. Actually, Sabine texted
Yes.
me on WhatsApp that, okay, that I took PT preparation coaching. So one of my cousin wants to take PT preparation coaching, but before that, she wants to know that whether this coaching can be helpful for her or not. Then I can remember that we sat for a 30-minute sessions where you, along with Sabine, were there and we discuss more about that, how the journey could be, how we'll be helping you. Could you please tell me that what was your experience at the very beginning before enrollment that you can see that whether this place or the person who are working here can help you to get prepared? Could you please tell me your experience for the first session, whatever we have, what we did probably 3 months ago?
Okay, so I shared my score with you, my first PTE test score with you, and you have suggested me some of the improvements. So after my first session, I have discussed those questions and what were the difficulties I was facing, and you just answered my queries. So I found it that it is really helpful. I need the guidance, kind of guidance, which I want. So I got that guidance, and then I decided, yes, I need some training from the institute to
Right.
improve my further scores.
Okay. And you already improved and you got your score. And that's the thing we
Yes.
are sitting today. Okay. Moving on. One thing is very important because you are living in Pakistan, number one. Number two is you are working full time there. On top of that, you are taking PT preparation coaching in Melbourne, Australia. And we are doing our operation as per the Melbourne time. So could you please tell me that how you all manage all these things to communicate with us, to take advices, to take classes, and everything so that others who are not in Australia, they can be motivated that yes, they can also take that kind of sessions living in their country for the betterment of their PT preparation coaching.
Okay, so for classes, I somehow find it difficult to manage the time as those were live classes. So, those classes were of just for 5 days, I guess, only the 4 sessions to cover the 4 sessions. But after that, I do the practice on my own timings. And the best thing about this institute is that we get the feedback on every time. Like, we don't have to wait a lot to get the feedback. I just practice on my own timings, and then I just message the admin to give the feedback, to ask the trainer to give me the feedback, and then the next day or after some hours, I got the feedback, so I can improve on that also.
Okay.
So
So
it
for,
was
yes, I can
manageable.
add one thing here so that we know that we are doing some sort of, it's called video feedback. And I believe that you
Yes.
got many more video feedbacks. It means that whenever you are practicing at home and you shared your performances and we actually make a videos regarding your practices, your performances and your scores, and we try to convey the masses what are the areas you have to improve. Could you please tell me that how it helped you? Because most of the people, what they do, they actually get a generic feedback as a text message. But what we do, we feel that it's quite impossible to make you understand through a text message that what are the areas you have to improve. Rather, if I visualize that one, if we can actually show you that these are the mistakes you made and these are the areas you have to improve, it can be the best. And we are doing it for the last couple of months, probably from 2023. We have started not even 1 year till now, and we got that many students feel very good that, okay, whenever I am free, I can watch that video and I can easily understand what are the mistakes I made. I can improve on those areas. Could you please tell me from your perspective that what's your thought regarding that video feedback?
Okay, so I believe that video feedback really helped me as you pointed out the questions that I need to improve. So I have seen that questions, I can see, I can review, and I can just go back to my test what I did. I can if it's speaking, then I can hear it, and so it was really helpful for me to get the specific feedback regarding the different tasks and questions. So it really helped me other than generic feedback.
Great. Would you like to add any more things, whatever you want to share?
My experience with the institute was really good because what I wanted, I got it.
Okay.
So
Okay,
yes.
thank you very much, because it is that we are looking for. But I have a couple of more questions so that I can actually convey this message to those people who are sitting for the exams, and they can get some motivations from your words. So, Rimsha, I know that you are a full-time worker, you are living in Pakistan, but still you have the ambitions to be settled in Australia, and for this reason you need PT exam, PTE score, and you already got 79 plus, that is 8 IELTS equi 8 and 20 PR points. Now, could you please tell me that who are working as a full time? Like, I'm looking for like those girls who are working for full times. Still, they think that it's very challenging to focus more on their PT preparation. Could you please suggest something that actually you worked out in your practice time so that it can be a good way for them and they can also practice accordingly? Any recommendations, any suggestions for those people who are working full time, but still they are looking for 79 plus in PT examination?
Okay, so being a full-time worker, it was really difficult as we really got exhausted after our working hours. But what I recommend is what I do basically, what I did. It was that I focus on different questions, but I keep the number of questions limited. Like I did all the practicing questions, in limited quantity, like two questions per day. So this is what I did during the weekdays, and for weekends I practice a lot. Like I used to give 6 to 7 hours only to PTE in on the weekends.
Okay, great.
So by doing this, you can keep yourself in practice, and you can improve.
Yeah. So what you're trying to say, if I'm not wrong, that many people, what they do, they actually try to practice like 20, 30, fill in the blanks. But it's not a wise idea all the time. So if you can practice like 4 or 5, so that it cannot be that much, people will not be, what I can tell you that, after coming from job, you are exhausted. So whenever you are doing 3 or 4 fill in the blanks, that means you are trying to give the best time, the quality time to solve those questions. But whenever you are targeting 20 or 30 fill in the blanks, that it's a very much challenging task, and the quality of the performance will not be that much up to mark. And that's why you think that whenever at their working time, weekdays, they should practice in a limited number of questions and focusing more on the quality performances, and when
Yes.
weekends, they have to work more and give better time to their PT practices. Okay, that's great. That's great.
Yes.
And Rimsha, I know that you have taken approximately 8 to 10 full length mock tests. Could you please tell me something about your experience with full length mock tests?
I believe that mock tests help you a lot because you get a lot of confidence after giving different mock tests. So it gave me a lot of confidence that yes, I can do it, and it also helped me to improve my weak areas. So it was really helpful, other than doing the random regular practice.
Okay. Now, I told you at the very beginning of the session that whenever you'll be very much consistent in your mock test, that is, we are getting at least 75 and 78 above all the time in all 4 modules, then it will be indicating that you are prepared. It's not me, it's not you who are thinking that you're going to sit for the exam. It is the mock test performances will convey the message that yes, Rimsha, you are prepared. Now you can sit for the exam. Do you think this is the right approach and everyone should follow that kind of approaches, that they should sit for the exam after taking a couple of mock tests so that they can understand that what are the areas they have to work, and when they feel they are prepared, they should sit for the exam?
I believe that this is absolutely the right approach because it firstly it gives you the confidence. If you have given 3 to 4 mock tests and you have cleared all those, you have got your desired scores, or what you wanted to improve, you have improved those areas. So I believe that it gives you a lot of confidence before you are sitting for your real PTE exam. So it helps you boost your confidence otherwise, and also it also helps you to improve your different specific areas that you find difficult to improve. So I believe that it helps, firstly it boosts your confidence, and secondly it helps you to improve your weak areas.
Oh, great, great suggestions. Now, I can remember that the way you are trying to focus on summarize a spoken text, even written lectures, even your summarized written text, that you're at the very beginning, you're trying to do based on the words, you're randomly taking some words, but after that, you try to change the approaches and you're focusing more on the context, what is speaker said, what are the passages saying, and then you have written the best summaries, even you have done the best written lectures, focusing more on contents. Could you please tell me the approaches you followed before joining Melbourne PT and after joining Melbourne PT, and what are the differences, the way people can understand that, okay, the methods they are following, just randomly taking some words and just joining with their own sentences, and whether they are focusing more on the context and what are the contents over there. Could you please tell me something about this?
Okay, so before I was following different templates, main templates, and I wasn't focusing on the main content, the keywords, key phrases. I wasn't focusing on that much because I was like that. I have memorized the content, and yes, I will put some of the words in that content. But my desired score, but I didn't get the desired score. So after joining your institute and after getting your feedback, I realized that yes, I have to give more content. I have to write more content other than the memorized text. So yes, I have improved that, and it helped me to get more involved in that PTE sessions or PTE tasks, rather than just memorizing it on my own and writing it on my own and not following the basic rules of PTE to
Oh,
get your
great.
desired.
Great suggestions. I do believe that everyone should follow, because whenever I see any students are looking for 79, and if they practiced earlier, when I ask them to write summarized written text, summarized spoken text, they're just following a very random methods, copy, paste, on top of that, just grabbing some of the contents like words and making their own sentences. I believe that targeting 79, this kind of approaches should not be a good approaches. Rather, you have to focus more on the context and content so that you can understand what the speaker is trying to convey. Okay. My next question is, Rimsha, I know that the way you performed your repeat sentences are added for dictation, it was pretty amazing, because I always check and I know that you were doing good all the time whenever you took mock tests. Could you please tell me that any specific ways that you followed, or any methods you followed? Because many girls are not girls, all students who are coming here, even they are practicing for PT, they're always struggling to get the best score in repeat sentence and write from dictations. What is your suggestions, the way you practice, the way you perform?
I believe that for me, it was the confidence that before attempting the question, you should be confident. Yes, I will do it. I can memorize it. I will memorize it and I will write it. And the second approach for me was I don't use notes to write those repeat sentences and write from dictation. Rather, I memorize it on my in my brain that yes, this is what the speaker said, and then I fluently speak it, or I fluently write it if I'm doing the write from dictation. So for me, it was the confidence, and practice. A lot of practice also helped me to improve and to do these questions, these type of questions more fluently. And yes,
Oh,
practice and
great.
confidence.
That means you are trying to tell that if you are giving your 100% concentration at the very beginning of doing that task, you believe that it will help them to get the best score, not only in the repeat sentences, that is listening and speaking, but also right from dictation, because listening and writing. So it's all about focusing more, be confident, and giving 100% concentration. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, another thing I noticed that whenever you practice at the very beginning, you made couple of spelling mistakes, and I tried to make you understand that, okay, you should not make any spelling mistakes whenever you are writing essay or summary or summary written text and some spoken text. Then I found that you have improved a lot. And whenever it's about your writing essay, even the content is not that much up to mark, but still you are not making any spelling mistakes. Could you please tell me that what are the ways that you actually change this particular pattern? Earlier, you were making some spelling mistakes. Rather, you actually, what I can say that you have the control that, okay, I can easily handle the spelling and I can make sure that all the spellings are correct. Could you please tell me something about this? Because people are facing difficulties regarding spelling in their writing sections.
This is because I got your feedback about that I am making the spelling mistakes and that I should focus on proofreading. So I started doing proofreading after your advice, and then I improved it by the
Okay.
time.
Okay, great. Now, who are sitting for the exam right now? They got 65, but they are looking for 79. What will be your suggestions for those people, like who has at least 1 month of time, how they should plan? If you can give some sort of hints, the way you actually made your own plan for the last 2 weeks, so that they can be benefited. So, what will be your advice that who are looking for the exam or who are going to sit for the exam after 2 weeks or 1 month? What will be your best suggestions for those people?
Okay, for me, I would suggest that they should be confident in what they are doing. They should practice, but rather on focusing on practicing too many questions at a time, they should practice some of the questions and just see that what areas they need to improve. And for next time, they should improve those areas rather than continuously giving their time on different questions and practicing. And rather than improving, they are just focusing on the quantity. So I would suggest that focus on quality of your practice and improve areas that all need to improve in their specific tasks.
Oh, great, great. One thing I also ask you that many people, I know that you also followed that approach, is that many people believe that PT is all about following some random templates. Do you believe that it's all about template?
No, not at all, because in my first PTE exam, I followed the templates only, and it didn't help me to get my desired score. But after joining this institute, your first advice to me was that I should not follow the templates. I should focus more on keywords, key phrases, and after that, I used to get involved more in content, in listening content, in speaking the content. So I believe that following only the templates is not the right approach to get the desired score.
Great. Could you please tell me that how was your learning experience with us? That means I know that you have a very good basic knowledge about English. I know because when I sat with the students, I can easily understand. But still, because PT is for new, PT is new for you, and top of that, you are trying to get 79. It's a challenging task as well. So living in Pakistan, taking coachings from Melbourne, could you please tell me that how was your overall experience regarding the learning, whatever you wanted to do? And could you please tell me something about this?
I would say that it was really a good experience because when I was practicing on my own, I couldn't get my desired score. But after joining the institute, and it really helped me to improve my key areas. It really helped me to get to know what my key areas are. Before that, joining the institute, I didn't even know what are my weak areas because there was no specific tool that you can follow. There are different tools people follow, and those different tools give you different scores. You don't even realize that what areas you are weak at. So this institute really helped me through the tool, to the specific tool, which also helps you to know about your weak areas, which gives you authentic scores. And also after getting different feedback, after getting to know what my weak areas are through instructors, it really helped me overall. It really helped me to improve and get my desired score.
Great, great. And I believe that many people are totally depending on memorizing, that they think that I should memorize these, I should memorize those, I have to speak continuously. I think this is not the right approach to get 79, because 79 is all about doing what are the things you need to perform the best. It's not about like randomly following some templates or like speaking like without any pauses, continuations of the speaking. Because I have seen many people are asking, oh, I can speak in that way, I can get the best score in the read aloud. Oh, I can do the describings in that way. I can write down the essay just with two or three extra words using the template. So I believe that the mindset should be changed, because if you cannot bring if you cannot create the mindset of learning, because at the end of the day you are going to pay your exam fees. On top of that, you have the expectation to get your desired score. So following random methods, I believe that it doesn't work. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. Because before joining this institute for the first mock PTE exam, I followed the templates and I didn't get my desired score. But after joining the institute, you advised me to not follow the templates, and I practiced. It was difficult for me as for people who are who find it
Habituated.
convenient to memorize the text. It was difficult for them, and for me it was also difficult. But because of practice, I find it more appealing that we should follow the right approach to get the desired score. So yes.
Oh, great, great. I'm very happy that very few students actually followed what we suggest, and you are one of them. So I believe that some people should listen to you, and they should understand it's not about random practices. It's not about following random things. It's all about focusing on content, focusing on the quality practices. Did you
Yes.
call Sabine, or did you let Sabine know that you got your desired score?
Yes, she is really happy with my
Okay.
result.
So I think
Yes.
like you should thank Sabine, because Sabine is the person who actually let you
Recommended
introduce.
your
Yes,
yes,
because that's the
yes.
point. Now, another questions. If you got a chance that, okay, Hafiz, can I sit another Pearson test after 3 days to get 90? So do you think what are the areas you should improve on that particular areas if you want to get 90? 90 out of 90 in all four modules.
No, I didn't think about that.
I'm just asking that if you can recall that any areas you made some mistakes, but still you were confused that, okay, Hafiz, I'm a little bit confused whether I will get the best score or not. And if I sit next time, I'll definitely keep in mind that I should not make that kind of mistakes. Any sort of mistakes you made in your exam that you got 79 plus, but still you made some mistakes. Can you remember anything?
I believe that yes, maybe in reading section I can improve more by practicing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, it's very nice talking with you, because I'm very happy that you got your desired score, and you were amazing person, and I believe that you were one of them who actually followed everything whatever I suggested, and it's really praiseworthy the score you got. And definitely in future, because I know that you are living in Pakistan, and I just wish that you will be coming Australia as soon as possible by doing all the migration pathways. But in future, any of your colleagues or friends or any family members, they want to do PTE coaching living in Pakistan, would you like to recommend them?
Yes, definitely. Because it really helped me a lot. People nowadays are struggling more because to find the right institute as well. So I was the lucky one who got, because my sister recommended me the right institute at the right time. After just giving my one mock test, one PT exam on my own, so she recommended me, and it was really a nice recommendation. As giving the second test, I got my desired score. So I will definitely recommend, if I find people who are struggling to find the right institute, I will definitely recommend your institute to
Oh,
them.
great, great. And another question, if I ask you to rate out of 10, what will be your rating?
I guess 9.75. This is just the margin because nobody is perfect.
Oh, that's
Otherwise,
great.
I would give 10.
Okay, that's great. And any one sentence from your bottom of your heart that, Hafiz, this is the sentence I want to convey, so that it is as a repeat sentence or right from dictations. I'm just giving you 10 seconds. You can think, make the sentences, and just deliver.
All right.
Yeah, you can right
To
now.
get To get your desired score, you should definitely focus on joining PTE Institute.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. And I just wish you all the best. Be happy. And the way you perform your PTE as a challenge, the same way I believe that you can overcome many more things in your life and you'll be getting best things in your life by doing hard work.
Thank you for such words. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Okay, bye.